All right. Welcome in, everybody. Another day for some daily bread brought to you by Sosa and Rex. Back in our groove, back in our usual stuff, going from day to day. Most likely tomorrow could potentially be a car episode, so you definitely will be wanting to look out for that. As usual, Daily Bread, sponsored by, powered by Pick City. Make sure to be checking them out. Football slate's almost out for Sosa's half price discount and anything else you want to check out there. Make sure to be checking out their website. Follow them at Twitter at Pick City.
Yes, sir.
What's good,
Yes,
Dan
sir.
Washington? Make sure everyone is tapping in with us. Let us know what's up, what you're riding today. If you're
What's good
currently
with you?
sweating anything on that A's Mariners game, we are 25 subs away from giving out our next $100 once we hit our 300 subscribers on YouTube. So make sure you be entering that. Send me a DM if you have a private YouTube account so I can add you to it. But other than that, Sosa, how you doing on this Tuesday?
Oh man, I can't complain. Another day, another dollar. We're rapidly getting closer to football season, like you said. Some preseason football on last night. And it baseball went well yesterday. Didn't really do much because it was a 7 game slate. Didn't really want to you know, force things. No reason to do that when you have this many games today. I think there's a lot of opportunity today for sure. Sorry, I'm still like putting tweets out. There's a lot of opportunity to for sure cash out today, especially in baseball. So we can get right to it.
Yes, sir. We'll just
Happy
be
Mamba Day,
stick.
yeah, definitely Happy Mamba Day. Sorry about that. Yeah, Happy Mamba Day. Shout out to the late great Kobe Bean Bryant, the pride of Philadelphia, the pride of Lower Marion High. May he rest in peace. The one of the goats for sure. Happy Mamba Day to all. Um,
We got an under K prop looking juicy, according to Chris. I was about to say, does that mean you have a lot of juice on the lines, or is that more of you're picking your spots out there? Definitely let us know there. Definitely be giving the Spin Doctor a follow. You've seen him on our show before. As Sosa alluded to, only MLB today. Looks like we'll have no soccer action till our Friday episode, and we do have a guest coming up. What's good, everybody? But Sosa, what game are we starting off with today?
we are gonna start off today with that Washington Nationals Marlins game. I have no idea how it's priced at 8 for the over. However, I think it's something that we just need to pounce on. To be totally honest with you, it's over 8 at minus 106. I just feel like it's too good to be true. We talked about this earlier on Spaces with a couple other people, and it just like I said, it just seems like the easiest play with Fetty on the mound. Um, Fetty on the mound for one team, Luzardo on the other. Luzardo's been absolutely horrendous. Fetty as well. I don't know how the number is priced that low, but I believe that should be an easy win on the over 8 at minus 106. What do you think?
I'm just trying to find any case to play devil's advocate here to say why this over wouldn't hit. And it's getting pretty tough here, I guess, with Miami only averaging 2.9 runs over their past seven and dropping seven in a row. But
Mm-hmm.
when you're facing Fetty, it seems like a good spot to be coming into because the Nats are averaging 5.7 over the last 7 games. And both of these starters, the last three, have each gone over. And Luzardo, 11.37 ERA over his last three starts, just giving up hits left and right. I mean, Luzardo isn't even, I mean, technically, I guess he's pitching better at the crib with the 6.25 ERA over 7.29. But yeah, there's no real angles. Too good to be true, potentially sucker spot, but I think you have to be rolling with the over here in the division games. I was just looking, NL East games just haven't gone over that much, but yeah, I wouldn't want to be backing the under here with these two guys on the mound for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think it's like I said, I think it's a pretty easy spot right here for me personally. I don't know about anyone else, but I just feel like too good to be true. Sign me up. I do what I have to do. Um, moving on, I like a couple of Nerfies tonight. I like the Nerfie in the Milwaukee Brewers Cincinnati Reds game. That is at minus 130, so it's slightly juiced, but I think it's an easy takeaway personally. And I'm also going with the where's my list? The other one would be the Phillies Tampa Bay Rays. No runs first inning. I have that one at minus 105. So those two games, no runs first inning. I think you can lock them in pretty easily and cash out tonight. Those two I love. Flipsword, what's bragging, man? How are you? How's your Tuesday working out? You're gonna cook some tacos, man. Cook some tacos, get it popping.
So, you know where my eye went to first today. But Brubacher's pitching, and we don't do that.
No, sir.
Man, and this might be the first time in his last 3 starts because we've been on this train for a while where we just take the other team's team total when Brubacher's pitching because it's cash in its last 3. I think that's when we started. But if you're back in the Diamondbacks, I think the books I don't want to say might have caught on, but over 4.5 at minus 110. Man, that's like a half unit play, if anything, just because, I mean, we talked about how bad the D-backs are on the road, but I think the equaling factor is just how poor Brubacher is. Brubacher, whatever you want to call him. I mean, it's the cash cow fading right now.
Yeah, I agree. And Bumgarner's been solid as of late for the Diamondbacks. I like the over 4.5 team total as well. I definitely like it at minus 110.
I wouldn't be backing him to win just because we saw last night the Diamondbacks still found a way to blow that game and let the Pirates come back and cash it, thankfully for us. But that's just kind of where it's strange saying I would just have to blindly take the Pittsburgh money line. But with Brubacher pitching, I'm just going to throw a half unit on Arizona team total and lay off the Pittsburgh money line. We got a lot of people talking about the Yankees. I think it's because they're dogs today. You nailed them yesterday.
They're on a 10-game win streak. Nailed the money line or the run line yesterday. I think today's the stay away. I think today is the setup. What's my man? Morton has gone 7-7-9 when it comes to strikeouts. The Yankees have been striking out, but they've been finding ways to win as of recently. I personally believe it's a tough spot especially for a team on a 10-game win streak. And with Haney, you really can't trust him. I like the Nerfie in this game. The game I also like a Nerfie in. You got 2 lefties at the top of the lineup for the Braves against Haney. And then Morton, I can see getting 3 outs for me in the first inning. Let me look at the number on that one. The number on that is first run, no runs first inning is plus 105. So they're expecting runs, but not tonight. I think we get 3 and 3 on each side. Oh yeah, and yes, runs first innings. Oh, so even more so. No runs in that one. He will get us 3 outs, and we're going to be just fine. Yeah, Morton has run. So that's another reason Morton has good history against them. Orioles.
So this is where I was looking at Morton in his starts against the Yankees. That takes him with any team 6-3, 3.9 ERA. His team's winning most of those games. I don't know. It's hard. I see where who was it? Dan throwing up the minus 1.5 plus 200. I think one other person talked about the Yankees game earlier in our comments. But when you get a team on a 10, yeah, right here. If you're getting a team on a 10-game winning streak and you get them at the plus dog money line, you almost just kind of have to blindly bet it at that point. It's the Yankees. I'm hoping they win just so that the Phils can pick up spots in the standings. But you guys, I think the Braves just kind of have to be the angle that's telling you because I don't know what the public is completely on with that. I don't have that in front of me, but I'm assuming they're all over the Yankees in this sort of spot today, and that's why this number really hasn't budged off the Braves being the favorites.
Yeah, and like I said, I agree with that completely, and I like how someone said the Baltimore Orioles because today is the day that I picked them to break the streak. They're going to win tonight.
Oh,
Orioles are going to win tonight. They're going to win.
Dang, you're picking our man Spencer plus, was it plus 120 you're getting him at?
The last time I called my shot like this, it was when I said Atlanta would win back-to-back games for the first time after 16 straight, and they did. Today, the Baltimore Orioles break the streak. They win a game today. That's what's going to happen. Take them on the money line. If you're scared, go to church. That's how I feel today. Whit Merrifield, of course, to get a stolen base. Marte got on base in the first inning, but he's so fast. He scored on some bullshit. He's the fastest man alive. I'm also leaning towards fading the Phillies against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's a good
back
team.
the Phillies.
Tampa Bay's a good team. They're good on the road. Don't trust Suarez, and I don't trust their bullpen. They beat bad teams, and the only way they beat a good team is if their pitcher goes 7-8 innings and almost pitches perfect games. That's how you guys have gotten wins in the last,
Yeah, it's a bullpen versus bullpen day today. Almost just kind of tempted to take the over because of that in this spot. Chris was hitting us up here with the over Suarez case. It's wild coming from him. No, but he definitely has the good numbers behind that one on that spot. I'm just trying. The Phillies were probably my strongest lean that I haven't locked in yet. But I mean, with the Rays, they're averaging 8 runs. Suarez coming in, who's been pitching well. Rasmus, he'll probably go 4 innings max. I just think the over is the spot in this one.
You like the over in the
Phillies versus the Rays. Not strong enough to bet it. I got one more play locked in to get into once you wrap up your card, but the Phillies were going to be my question to you today. But since you said you like the Rays, I'll stay off the Phils.
I'm also going Rangers first 5 and Rangers money line today on the road against Cleveland. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm rolling with the dog today. I'm rolling with a couple of dogs.
I like it.
I like them tonight. I like the Orioles to win. I like Cleveland to win. Just, crazy Tuesday night in store. Hang on to your draws. We're coming in for a landing. So yeah, that's pretty much all I like today, to be totally honest. The slate's loaded, but I'm not touching the Dodger game. Not even betting my regular run line bet. I'm not even touching the game. I think my lean in the Houston game is Houston to win on the run line. I think, after a disappointing night last night, they usually bounce back. Although they have showed a propensity to play down to their competition. For example, against Baltimore, when they had Baltimore at home, they let a whole series, slip away from them. So be careful with betting them blindly.
I'm surprised you're not going to your Dodgers tonight, especially with Pierce Johnson, whoever that is, making their first start tonight. Urias been cooking recently, 1.20 ERA over his last 3.
But everybody
was a little shocked not to see that one come through.
Everybody for San Diego, they play well against us. So I wouldn't be surprised if they have 20 hits against us today.
So you're telling me to take the Padres money line?
No, I'm not telling you that. Come on, Chuck, don't do me like that, man. I'm trying to live a stress-free life when my team comes on at 10-10 on the East Coast. So I can make it through the game. Yeah, man. Obviously, you would take the Dodgers if you're going to take them. You're going to take them on. You're going to take them on the run line, man. How else would you bet them? We've tricked off 3 of them in the last 4 games, and I'm betting it, but I'm not encouraging people who don't bet it every single day like myself to. It's what I'm doing. I'm trying to save y'all from my daily decision making.
Kyrie, he was on the Nerfy in this one.
Nerfy in the Brewers game.
This is where with Reds Brewers, both of the teams hit so well until they get in those weird funks and blow the games against the Cubs. It's just kind of travel. This game's pretty big for the standings coming in here.
Milwaukee's been awful too. They've been awful recently. I can't. You
But when Corbin Burns is on the mound, they've been pretty filthy. His last three starts have been unreal.
He is their ace. So
that would be my only fear of the Reds not hitting well today, just because in his last 3 starts, he's given up 10 hits and only 1 run. Maybe that's saying he's due when you're giving up that many, but at home, that just seems to be where Burns cooks.
Yeah, I couldn't talk you off it in any faded Orioles forever run line. Hey man, if you were listening, I got the Orioles winning today. So
nothing in your Giants Mets game? You don't think the Mets can pull one through for you?
Not touching. That's another. Like I said, we did the show late, but like I said, it works out perfect because like I said, I don't have that much for people, to be honest. I don't have too much. I'm saying I'm trying to keep it real basic so that we all can win. I'm not trying to put too much volume out there for you guys to put out 20 bets. Soccer's done as well this week. Football's coming. I'm not going to fuck the bankroll up on baseball. We're not going to do that.
So, I hate betting on the Mets. Not taking on money line. I just really think that over 4.5 at plus 110 out there when Sam Long's on the mound, who sure he's only made 4 starts so far, but the man just gives up hits left and right and is usually giving up 4, and you only have to get 1 off their bullpen. I just don't like taking home teams anyway with the team total, but that's just kind of where if you force me to gamble, that would be the one I'd have to rock with in this Giants-Mets game.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm reading the guy. Do I look like Miro from Jesus and Miro? Nah, I've never heard that, man. He's fat and from the Bronx and Dominican. So no, I ain't never heard that one before. But I mean, he's rich. I guess that's cool. Like, at least you don't think I look like a broke nigga. Like, that would suck. The Showtime checks is clearing. So yeah, that's pretty much what the we got the that's coming out like next 35 minutes, man. Don't even trip on my stuff. But yeah. My bad. You need to show the like these, like, if y'all checking the comments, this is fucking hilarious. Thanks, bro. I know I don't look like Miro. He trying to say all Spanish people look alike. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Like, my last name not Gonzalez, I swear. It's not Sosa either, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, so my bad, Rex. Rex is like, why is he talking about this right now? What the fuck? What are you?
No, you're all good. My shit was getting a little like just slow there. I could still hear everything. It was just everything was moving real slow when I tried to throw up a comment.
Oh man, that was hilarious. All right, yeah, we got 3 Nerfies for you. I had 3 Nerfies today. Cincinnati Brewers, Cincinnati versus Milwaukee, Atlanta versus the Yankees. And what was the third one? The third one was Tampa versus the Phillies. I went Nerfy in all 3. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. That's what we're doing. Amira.
Rocking with the Arizona team total over.
4.5.
Team total over, just betting on bad teams to show up today. It's always fun to do, but I can't miss a chance of fading Brubacher here. You like the over in the Nats versus the Fish, and then
big dogs
taking a shot on some dogs as well with the O's and the Rangers.
The Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. Tread carefully. Don't be scared. If you're scared, like I said, please make it to church. You'll be all right. So, you got anything else for the people that you're on that you like?
Nah, that's just sticking with the 2 team totals today. Wanted to rock with the Phils, but you said the Rays are going to win today. So if that's going to happen, I ain't going to bet the Phils.
I just think the Phils are only good against bad teams and teams that are in their division. if they're not playing the team in their division, I'm going to fade them right now. The only team in that division that seems to win games outside of the division are the Braves.
And Suarez is the hardest part to back it too, because even if he comes through clean in the first 4, maybe just bet him the first 5 at that point if you're sold on Suarez showing up, just because once you get into that bullpen and Hector Neris comes rolling in the 6th inning, boy, oh boy, just hold on to your butts, as Samuel Jackson said in Jurassic Park.
Christ almighty, bro. That bullpen. It's crazy, too, because the Phillies have a pretty good, a decent closer and a pretty good setup man with Bradley. But it's the other guys. Holy shit. The other guys just suck. They fucking stink. It's terrible.
Insert almost any bullpen, though, into that sentence where they have a decent closer, they have a decent setup man, and it's just spin the dice the other time.
It's just the guys in between are just fucking trash. So, you already know, man. Other than that, I don't have nothing else. Well, we had them one night. We had them winning the one night, but to back them like every night in that series, they didn't get swept. The one game we bet them, they won. We had them plus 172 the first night of the series.
That was when they traveled. That was against the Padres. We didn't touch the Phils against the D-backs.
Yeah, we ain't touched that. You shouldn't have bet that, bro.
Because the Phillies are a fraudulent team. They do this every single August after the trade deadline. They become mini buyers. They give the fans hope. They get everyone back into the stands. Bryce got hot at the right time to make everyone feel that much better. But Reese is back in the lineup now, which I think could potentially help them out there in that aspect, since he was on the DL or IL for a little bit.
He has one good month, and they're talking about MVP candidate. Hey, man, the D-backs.
Hey, you don't have one good month to bat 300 on the season. That's a fact.
Hey, man, I can't say nothing about Bryce Harper. He's had a pretty damn good year. You know what I mean? I can't really say it. He's had a good year. He's had a damn good year. So you're not going to have any hate come from me in regards to that guy. He's had a very good season. So, but yeah, man, other than that, we're doing some Sunday morning quarterback stuff tonight. I promise you, we're doing some Sunday morning quarterback stuff tonight. You're out for tonight, though. Remember, you can't lock in. But yeah, we're gonna make it happen. Get some content out tonight. Talk some fantasy football. Travis Etienne went down today, placed on IR. Did you see that?
Yeah, I was watching the game last night. They showed that he wasn't coming back, but he was still over on the sides and pads and everything. I thought that meant he would be all right, but
you talk about a bad they should have never drafted him, and it's just immediately just explodes.
Did they say how long?
Injured reserve.
Oh, gee, he was still. I didn't see that part. I've been busy as shit with work, but that just means James Robinson stock just went through the roof. So if you already had a draft, lucky for you.
If you took Etienne in Dynasty, you're fucked. You're fucked. Shout out to Jameis Winston winning that job last night, man. Shout out to him for real.
Callaway helped him out there, but those were two pretty ass passes, and Callaway he got the and one on the second one as well because he caught that one arm.
Yeah, I mean, well, they officially placed him on IR about 40 minutes ago. So, obviously, with the IR rules and the way COVID is now, they can manipulate it more. You know what I mean? They can bring you back after 2, after 4, whatever the fuck. It's a little different now. But I personally, Etienne should have never been drafted by the Jags. So it's just, yeah, I love that kid Callaway, man. He gonna be something, bro.
My favorite thing is the broadcast. I think I watched the first 3 quarters, and then during the fourth I turned it off, and that's where all the action ended up happening, of course. But the broadcasts were having a rough night where I don't know if it was Greasy or if it was Riddick, but one of them suggested that Gardner Minshew should be starting the season on live air last night, and they drug on about how, I mean, the line isn't good. You saw Trevor getting banged up last night, just getting hit, but I was just like, are they really just trying to use the Joe Burrow, let's just put our dude in a bubble wrap just because you're not putting out there to survive? I mean, is it like 1 week, 2 weeks? You just don't play him the whole season? No. You just get another first-round pick?
It's Ron Burgundy syndrome. it's what happens with guys like Louis Riddick and fucking John Gruden. They read the fucking teleprompter no matter how fucking dumb it sounds.
That was the part last night where they legitimately said that Minshew should be starting, and it's just like, huh.
Yeah, and to what Taze just said, like, you draft a running back in the second round when you need an entire fucking defense, you need an offensive line. It just behooves me, man. It makes no fucking sense. It's like, what are they doing? You know?
Do you think that was Trevor put the call onto Urban? It was like, get my buddy Travis here. Let me get destroyed and let my knee happen to happen to Burrows with how that line's looking.
I think that part of the reasoning behind drafting or getting Urban Meyer is that Urban Meyer, this draft class is the final class of players that he recruited in college. So if anybody had knowledge of the players that were good, that were 5-star, that should have, he got them. He went out and
didn't he get his tight end from Ohio State? I'm pretty sure.
Yep. So
and then Troutman went down for the Saints last night as well, which is.
But they said he's not. It's not like season threatening or anything like that. It's not serious.
Oh, good. Because I was about to say, I got my draft Friday, so I've been making sure to keep up with it and can't give it away because I know my buddies are watching it, but just be careful with your tight ends this year. That's the easiest way to put it because they all stink.
Absolutely. But yeah, man, that's all I'm really on as far as like baseball today. Kind of like, just kind of chilling. Not really going too hard. Like I said, we got football right around the corner. Major League Baseball playoffs, which is a lick. Don't fuck your bankroll up trying to overbet baseball right now.
Yeah, wait till Friday when soccer.
Pick your spots and look at scheduling. There's many more things to bet on than just baseball. Do not get sucked into that vortex of fucking up your money. Don't do it. Don't do it. But yeah, that's all I got, man. Everyone,
yeah, I always enjoy the last 5 minutes when we just bullshit about whatever happened last night. It's a good way to get the people talking to us because we had Taze throwing in some fire comments out there. We got 5-unit bangers only in Summer League. If you ain't betting 5 units, don't talk to me. And something. No, don't bet Summer League.
7 units minimum. Like, duh. But
but what a backdoor. That's how we'll wrap it up. What a backdoor for the Jags last night. And people who had the over there had it sweaty that whole time. But that's what you get for betting on preseason football. We thank all you guys for tuning in, the comments, and you guys are the reason why we keep grinding each day on this show. Taze and be tapping in tonight with Sosa when he's live on that. It'll be the perfect time. Until tomorrow, deuces.
Peace.